What is up, YouTube? Ace here from Fit to Play Games and
Miss Zorro.
And today is October 31st, 2020, and we want to greet you guys
a
happy Halloween. And also, today marks the last day of October, and what better way to end the entire month by doing a game pickup for the month of October. But before I begin, I also want to do a shout out to my brother. Today he turns 33 years old. Sup, bro? Happy birthday. Love you. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out the games pickup for the month of October. So here we go. Alright guys, so before we start off with the games that I picked up, some of you guys already know from my previous video when I was with Miss Zorro to where we went to that arcade place, Galloping Ghost. You guys already know that I live in the state of Ill. It is the illest state in the entire United States, that is Illinois. Anyway, I picked up a couple of stuff from 5 different stores. 5? No, I didn't think it's just 4. Sorry.
Probably 4.
Yeah, from my area. And one is called Disc Replay, which is an awesome retro store. They sell old video games, vintage disc, vinyl recordings from like way back in the past, and pop stuff. And recently they've been doing a whole bunch of Legos and different kinds of rare and hard to find toys as well. So they're kind of like an entire store full of goodies. You just have to know how to look. And which else did we go?
GameStop.
We did go to GameStop. I just picked up like 3 games from GameStop, and then the rest were like online orders, just because lately we've been busy, and that's why I'll explain to you guys while we're doing all this pickups why I have been busy for an entire week and I have not uploaded any videos. What else? Where else did we go?
I think we went to Savers.
We also went to Savers, which is our local, I should say, thrift store, right? Thrift store. I picked up a couple of things there, here and there. They didn't really have a lot of variety as of late, so I just picked up whatever was more interesting to me and things that reminded me a little bit more of my childhood. And what's the final stuff?
What was the final stuff? The half price book.
We did go to Half Price Bookstore, and Half Price Bookstore usually have a lot of rare stuff. It's just that you kind of have to bear with the prices. Sometimes because they're very aware of certain games, and they actually know or actually check the MSRP in the market to see, just to be a little bit more competitive with their prices as well. Of course,
sure, of course,
it's a business, so they have to actually be able to sell and make a profit too from selling something. Anyway, I picked up a couple of stuff there, and we're gonna do a couple of unboxing while Miss Zorro helps me out with all of this stuff. So let's go ahead and begin with Disc Replay. So let's go. Alright, so here we are. Miss Zorro is gonna begin with the games that I picked up from Disc Replay. So what do we have?
Okay, the first one we have Akibas Beat. Here's what it looks like.
So let's see. Yeah, there you go. So they can see it a little bit more clear. Akibas Beat is actually, don't hide your face so they can see what you look like with a mask. Anyway, she's still kind of shy, so she doesn't want to show her face. Anyway, Akibas Beat. I was just looking around Disc Replay to see if there's any kind of interesting games that I have not seen or have not played yet, and this seems very interesting. It looks like it's a open world type of video game, and it's an RPG. So what is Ace's favorite games to play and kind of spend and burn a lot of time on? RPGs. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. It was $12.99, but it's a little pricey, but I really want to try it. So it's one of those probably rare games that you'll never get to see anywhere else unless you're really looking. So I picked it up, and I'll try it, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it. So what do we have here next?
Okay, next one we have Starlink Battle for Atlas.
Okay, so Starlink Battle for Atlas is actually a wonderful shooter games, and it's kind of like a flight simulator. I talked to you guys about it last time. I don't own this on my Xbox 1, I actually own this on my Nintendo Switch. So the reason I picked it up is I loved it on playing it on my Nintendo Switch, so that's why I picked it up. And I can't say any more good things about it. Star Fox is actually in there, so if you guys like shooting / flight simulator, definitely check that out. All right, next. Now this
Next
game.
one is Ken Follett, The Pillars of the Earth.
All right, so this is Pen. What's his name? Oh, Ken.
Ken.
Ken Follett's Pillars of the Earth. Now this game, man, you guys should know that I completely don't know anything about this game.
Neither do I.
But I thought it was interesting, and it's based off of Ken Follett's book. I started looking up Ken Follett, who he is. He's actually a very wonderful writer of different kinds of fantasy style of literature, and I thought it was interesting that they actually created a game based off of the books that he already published. So I can't wait to dive into that and check it out, and maybe I'll give you guys a review once I play and get a chance to try it out for myself. What do we have next?
Okay, next one is Galerian's Ash.
All right, so guys, Galerians is actually an awesome, hold on one second. It's too close.
Sorry.
All right, so Galerian's Ash is actually one of those awesome RPG games that is a sequel to Galerians from the PlayStation 1. The PlayStation 1 was excellent. It was a role-playing game. It's based off of what's his name again? Scion, I think. I can't remember his name. It's a long time ago. But Tyon. What's his name? Ryan, there we go. And he was actually been experimented on by some government people that abducted him as a child, and they started putting like different kinds of chemicals in his brains that kind of triggered a what's that? Almost like Professor X stuff style of
Is he a superhuman or something?
somewhat. He's been experimented on, so a lot of chemicals has been put in his body, pumped up, and he can do psychic things, which is pretty cool. I didn't really get to finish that part just yet. I'm kind of holding on to that until I actually have the guts to finish it. Anyway, that is Galerian's Ash. By the way, guys, I'll just kind of highlight games as we go along, games that I think are very interesting and probably really hard to find. So I'll give you guys a little bit of
That's helpful.
introduction, right?
Of course. Okay.
All right.
What do we have next? Genma Onimusha. I'm not sure if I pronounced it correctly.
You guys know that I love the Onimusha series from the PlayStation 2. Now, the reason I picked this up, it's because it came out on an Xbox original system. I didn't realize that it did. I knew it came out before, but recently I have been looking somewhere in eBay, and I kind of came upon like a seller, some random seller. I don't know who he is, but I found that there was actually a Onimusha that was released on the Xbox original system. But the thing is, I didn't want to buy it from him. He was trying to oversell that thing, so I'm I'm thinking, you know what, I'm not gonna buy it. I'll just wait it out, see if there's another one somewhere along that I can get that's a little bit more cheaper. So I did find a $5.99 Onimusha from Disc Replay. All right, what do we have next?
Last but not the least is my DuckTales.
DuckTales is actually a classic, guys. You already know, if you guys are fans and kids of somewhere between half of the 80s all the way up to the 90s, you know that the original DuckTales was the best DuckTales. There's nothing to be lame about. I love DuckTales. And Gills Moduck is awesome, by the way. He's one of my favorite. Fenton McDuck.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I don't think he's here. This is volume 2. So guys, if any of you have volume 1 or volume 3, I would love to get that. I'll pay you guys for it. All right, so next up we are gonna go ahead and jump into, oh, you know what? Scratch that, one more thing. And this is a very, very special game, and probably been looking for it for the longest time, and that is a complete ninja assassin with the GunCon and I've been searching for this for so long, and I finally found one in this replay, and it comes in really good condition. I mean, the box looks a little bit beat up, as you guys can see through the time. I mean,
Oh yeah.
but
It's a little bit.
it withstood this, this standard time. And let's go ahead and check out what's inside. You mind helping me with that?
Sure.
All right. So immediately when you guys open, it explains what is the content of the game. This one comes out, so just be careful. It comes with the best GunCon apparently that came out for the PlayStation 2, and definitely can be used for the Time Crisis series. If you guys have the Time Crisis, this is apparently the best GunCon that you can use for any kind of shooters for the PlayStation 2. And by the way, this requires a CRT TV in order for the GunCon to work properly. Anyway, it comes with the game, and the manual looks so mint, and I don't want to take it out, but I do want to take out the CD so I can show you guys how awesome that looks. It's very, very shiny. No scratches, sir, well, not one. And lastly, I think,
You wanna show them what's inside?
of course, let's show them. She wants to show off.
No, I wanted to see it too.
All right, so it comes with a awesome orange pew pew pew. Anyway, it's wonderful. It's,
May I try?
Yeah, of course.
Pew pew pew.
You know what they say in the concealed carry classes? Make sure you point that thing on things that you want to destroy and not the ones that you want to destroy. Just FYI, I'm just kidding. Anyway, moving
Just
along,
kidding.
we are gonna go ahead and check out. I want to jump into Savers just because I think there's not a whole bunch of stuff. So let's go ahead and jump and check out all the stuff that we picked up from Savers. All right, guys. So the second thing that we picked up was from Savers. So I'm gonna let Ms. Zorro take the lead on this one.
Okay, what do we have here? Looks like we have a picture frame.
Picture frame.
Is
You
this
mean
a picture frame?
poster holder? I don't
Sorry,
know.
it's a poster holder. Okay.
Poster frame. I don't know. You're right,
It's the
though.
same,
It's
right?
a picture frame.
Don't
But
you think it's a picture frame?
I'm gonna use it to put some stuff. I do have a couple of posters that I wanna put up in the game room.
Okay.
There,
What is this? It's quite heavy.
you try.
Okay, I may need
You got
some
it.
muscles for this.
All right.
Here we go. Looks like we
Muscles,
have the
glasses.
entire set books of Game of Thrones. And this is it, guys.
There we go. I picked it up, guys. I'm not only just a gamer. I also love to read, and the Game of Thrones is not some type of book that you can just read. It is an entire series, and I do love George R.R. Martin's work. And
Can you borrow some?
yeah, you can read some of that too. And I love the stuff, and I love to read, so I picked it up. I like any kind of fantasy books anyway, and I suggest you guys check that out if you guys ever come across it, and if you're ever in Savers. All right, next.
Okay, what's next? We have
This one's an interesting one.
we have Tech 2, the Staff of Dreams.
Now, Tac 2 Staff of Dreams is actually a sequel to the Tac, the very first Tac, the Great Juju Challenge. And this is actually a very fun platforming type of game. I told you guys about this before. And this one is action-packed, full of other different kinds of activities to play. They definitely improved a lot in the entire Tac game series, and I'm just glad to find one because it's really hard to find GameCube games as of late. If you do find some, they are super expensive. People just overprice the games, especially GameCube ones.
yeah.
All right,
Nowadays,
next.
right?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Yay,
last
now I can
one
get rid of
is
that.
the Warcraft 2.
Now this is a classic. Me and my best friend used to binge on strategy games, and Warcraft 2 was one of my favorites. His favorite was actually the StarCraft 2. I am more of an into the Warcraft 2 games, and this is actually my favorite one. So if you guys ever come across this from
Yes, please
Saber,
do check it out.
do check it out. All right, guys. So now we are gonna proceed with the items and games that we have picked up from Half Price Books. I know we're not toning at the right time and we're not like synchronizing, but it's fine. It's cool. All right, what did we check?
It's not scripted, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's not scripted. Suckers. All right, so let's check out these things. What did we get?
Okay, first one we have Dynasty Warriors Volume 1.
Oh, cool. Now, guys, Dynasty Warriors is such a classic because I believe I've covered this a long time ago. I did mention to you guys, Dynasty Warriors began as a fighting game first before it, took a different path and took a different direction, doing a kind of like a war type of game where you can have different heroes. You can even have Nobunaga Oda from during those times when there was like civil unrest in the Far East, especially Japan, China, and all that stuff. There's different heroes that you can control and different units that you can control, and as you control your character, you gather and keep taking different territories in order to unite the country, whichever country your character represents. So that is the Dynasty Warrior now. And we have Volume 1. We also have Volume 2. And what is the other one? It's almost the same. I mean, they all have the same purposes. Different characters, though. Those are very cool because you get to interact with different characters. That is the Volume 2, right?
Volume 2, yeah.
And what was the third one? All right.
Third one is the Samurai Warriors.
We also picked
State
up
of War.
Samurai Warriors, and this has the same gameplay as the Dynasty Warriors, so there's really not a whole lot of changes and a whole lot of things to talk about, and it's just a different story, same scenario, same gameplay, and it's always enjoyable to be able to play these games in the PSP. And what's great about the PlayStation? Everything seems to be carried over to the different types of console that comes out for the PlayStation. All right, so next up here, now I picked up.
What did you pick?
This one was this one was on clearance, and this is the Assassin's Creed mug. Now all of you guys know that I'm crazy about the Assassin's Creed, and like I said before, my most favorite ones was the Assassin's Creed, the very first one, all the way up to Assassin's Creed Revelation, where the Ezio, the whole Ezio series kind of ended. And the most interesting one that I liked the most, though, like the follow-ups for that, was Assassin's Creed, the Syndicate. That one was actually very impactful. I really liked the different downloadable contents that came out, and since I support all of the Ubisoft Assassin's Creed games, I'm buying myself a mug and I'm gonna use it to drink coffee out of.
Sure, why not?
Right?
Since you love coffee.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, next up. This one is very interesting. I'm definitely gonna highlight this game, and this is called Moon Hunter for the PC. Now, what's cool about this game? Number one, it's brand new, and I got it for $10. Yeah, I got it for $10. It's a big box type of game, and you hardly see any of these anymore. And like I said, guys, Half Price Books usually carries hard to find rare stuff, especially big box PC games. They are you could definitely find what you're looking for in there as long as you have the patience to look for them. Now, what's cool about Moon Hunters is that it comes with 6 different player classes, and there are 4 different characters. Now, this really reminds me of that one game that I used to play. It's not Diablo, but it's kind of like a cutesy type
Which
game.
one is that?
Fate. Now, this game really reminds me of Fate. Remember?
Oh, yeah, that's
it's
right.
kind of like Diablo. You get to find different items and you get to equip it to your character. This is very cool. Special features of the game, since I have not played it yet, you're probably just kind of just watching the gameplay, how it goes. It does support controller, so you can definitely use your Xbox One or your Xbox 360 controllers to play this game. So it's not gonna be hard for you to use just the mouse or your PC. It allows you to utilize your game controller as well. So that's pretty cool. I can't wait to dive into this game. It's certainly I still am pretty much a PC lover as well. I do love PC games, and this is no difference. It's still a game that I surely will enjoy, and probably miss Zoro as well, right?
Probably.
All right, so let's check out the other stuff. But before that, let's take a quick break. Alright guys, so now we are going to cover the ones that we picked up from GameStop in stores, and also we're getting really close to opening up the boxes that we've ordered from GameStop from its website, and also an eBay pickup that I have recently bought as well. So allow me to begin by showing you guys this game. It's called Cadence of Hyrule. Now this is kind of like your Zelda spin-off. It definitely is super fun if you guys are craving those old school Nintendo DS Zelda that you guys played during the time that the Nintendo DS was still popular. Definitely check this out. Zelda is definitely here, and so is Link. So there's really not a whole lot of difference. You're adventuring with Cadence and also switching up to the different characters, which is Link, and that is what makes this game a kind of like a spin-off of the Zelda games, and that is truly awesome. And I was planning to open this up, but I actually downloaded it. It's on my Nintendo Switch digitally, so I'm just gonna play that from there, and I'll keep this unopened just to keep it like a sealed collector's stuff. Anyway, what do we have next there?
Okay, well, we have the Omihara Kawase. Is that how you say it?
Yes. It's a very cutesy game. It definitely reminds me of a Super Mario platformer slash kind of like a
It's really cute.
Celeste as well. This is a very cool game. Not a lot of people talk about it. I know my friend Steve from Steve Craig Retro Games picked this one up before I did. I just recently picked this up, and I'm probably not gonna be playing it as much because I know who's gonna be playing it.
I would.
That's a pretty cool game. I can't wait to see how you play that game.
I don't know.
Looks interesting.
It's really cute.
Yeah. All right, what do we have next there? I want to do this one. So we're gonna talk about the game called Helmut. Now, I know. Why did I pick this up for so long, and it took me this long to pick it up? I don't know. I just couldn't find it. I mean, Steve from Steve Retro Games already picked this up a long time ago. This was one of his pickups for his Nintendo Switch. I don't know why I couldn't find one. He did say that it was one of those kind of like limited run type of games. Obviously, it's not by limited run, but it's still a hard game nowadays to find. But most likely, you'll find it from if you go in store in GameStop. You would probably have a lot more, I would say 50-50 type of luck to find this in there right now, because you know the new system and new consoles are coming out, the older ones gotta go. So they're probably stocking up some of the older Nintendo Switch games and any other PS4, Xbox One games to get rid of, so they can make space for the brand new consoles. So definitely cool. Helmut is a very cool shooter style slash platforming type of game. Truly enjoy this as well. Very cool looking guy. Helmut. Kind of like
Helmut.
Like a mutt. Alright, so what do we have next there for you?
Okay, I'm not sure if I'm gonna pronounce it correctly. It's Katamari Damacy.
Oh, cool. Alright, so Katamari Damacy, guys. This is a classic game for the original PlayStation 2 / GameCube. Now, this one is it's called Reroll. It's kind of like, you know, like a ball of yarn, right? And let's say you not untangled, but like you rolled the yarn over there like a bowling ball, and you know, it kind of left its yarn from this way all the way there. And you're just rolling it back if you want to put it all back together. So pretty much like the whole universe started to crumble down, and it all fell down to the ground, and Katamari basically is trying to put everything back together because he wants to regain the king's kingdom back into its proper place. So it's kind of cool, very adventurous, very, how should I say it? It's a very relaxing game.
Adventure.
It makes your mind kind of it molds your mind to start thinking a lot more and use it more. So yeah, it's a pretty cool game. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump into opening some packages and also opening some boxes. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys, so we have a couple of packages and also one box from GameStop. So we're gonna go ahead and open this up together and see what are the contents of these packages and boxes. Now, I took the liberty of taking out all my information out of this thing, and you guys don't need to know where
Privacy.
I live. Yeah, I mean, you
Course,
already
right?
know I live in the state of Ill, so it's the Ill of state that that's where I live in. So enough of that, let's check this out. I'm gonna open the box first.
Sure.
Yay.
I know you love to open books.
Not me, they do. You guys like to open boxes.
I do too.
All right, so I don't sound like a weirdo. Woo! Okay, now I'm getting all excited trying to open this box.
Okay.
All right. Oh, sweet. What is that? Why is it so separate, all by itself? Okay. Oh, nice. Cool. So, guys, I did order a couple of things from GameStop, and there was a 50% off on anything $19 and below. This was like $9.99, so like 50% off of that's $5 basically. And I picked up Monster Hunter Generations. No, there's no number. This is the very first one. So Monster Hunter Generations for the Nintendo DS.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, it does come with like a mini whatchamacallit, manual and the game in there. So
Okay.
cool. I do love Monster Hunter. I just never got to try and play the ones on the DS. It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
All right. You want to open up a package? Which one? Here, I'll hold the other one. Pick one that you want to open.
Let's open this one.
All right, cool. So she's gonna open one package.
Sure.
Oh,
Can I just peel it off?
okay. Do.
Sorry, this is how I open my package.
I'm eating my hair.
We don't need any
We don't need no water.
knife.
Burn.
I just use my hands.
Ooh, what is that one? How many are in there?
Just one.
Ooh.
Don't get too excited. There's only one.
Dang, only one. I mean, they put them all in there.
Ooh,
Oh, what?
isn't this the same one? It's a Starlink Battle 4.
I got a physical copy of my Starlink. I actually have this digital on my Nintendo Switch. So cool. This was going for $5.99, so I might as well pick up a physical. I mean,
Sure.
why not, right? I mean, it was part of the $19.99.
Sure.
Okay, I'll open this one because this looks like it's more beefier than that one.
Should we open it at the same time?
Okay, fine. We'll open it together.
Hold on, I lost already because I can't find
This is not a race, lady.
I'll
Making
just use my
up some
hand
weird
again. There you go.
sounds. What is that? Ooh!
Sorry for the noisy sounds.
Whoa! Oh, super cool. Alright guys, this is exciting stuff. We will surely, like I said guys, I will go ahead and highlight the ones that I think that are very, very cool. So I got 3 out of that. So number 1, I want to talk about this game called Into the Dead 2. Now, unfortunately, you guys cannot see what the case looks like, but we'll open it and Into the Dead is there. Now, Into the Dead is actually a very, very cool first-person shooter game. It originated in the mobile system, and you could actually play this through your phone. And what's very cool about it? It's a zombie apocalypse type of game, and you can pick up different kinds of weapons. Yes, definitely shoot up a whole bunch of zombie hordes and enjoy it for days. And it also has like a different types of difficulty level, so you're not beating the game super easily, but it's definitely a linear type of game, I would say. All right, what do you have there?
Okay. We have the Resident Evil Revelations.
Wait, it comes with 2?
And it's
Oh,
wait, what do you mean comes
I
with?
didn't know I ordered
Oh yeah, there's
this.
2 of them. See?
Wow, I didn't know that it came as a collection. So what's in there? So we got the Resident Evil Revelation and Resident Evil Revelation 2 for the Nintendo Switch. Guys, I didn't realize this had Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2. That's pretty cool. See, this is what I like about the Nintendo Switch and its versatility. Now they can just come out with a different type of title that came out from a different system and bring it over like it's no problem. I mean, the Nintendo Switch is very, very versatile. I mean, I'm not trying to elevate it as much as I can already, but it certainly is a very wonderful system to have. And all the library, now it's got a really, really huge library. That's what I'm really, really happy about. All right, I'll give you one just because we're cool. All right, let me.
She's giving me the hardest one to pronounce.
Okay, fine, you do this. So picky. Okay, you want that one? Okay, fine. All right, let me go next. And I picked up Trine 4 just because I already have the very first 3 Trines. I have that for my Xbox One,
Trine
and I
4.
also, yeah, for the Nintendo Switch. But I just don't have Trine 4, so I wanted to add that as part of my Trine collection. Now my Trine collection is complete. It's pretty cool. It's still standard. It's got your knight, your magician, and your archer. It's a pretty cool game. If you guys have not tried, what are you guys doing? What are you guys waiting for? Get the game. It's awesome. All right, what do you have there?
Next one we have, how do you say this?
Kabuto
Burst Battle.
Ooh, fighting game, sort of. It's actually like a role-playing. It's a role-playing action game. It's actually pretty cool. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I've only seen the trailer and the gameplay of it on YouTube. And
Can you try it?
yeah, of course you can try it. And to say the least, this is very, very interesting. I love the fact that they are bringing all of the, you know, I'm just really, really happy that Japan is now being more open with bringing some of these imports into North America, because before, with just the PlayStation and the other systems, it's just that, like, we're missing out on a certain type of game or a certain part of the series that never came out, only came out in Japan. So I'm just really happy that they're bringing all of these wonderful RPGs into North American shore, and thank you so much for doing that.
That's awesome.
Japan. All right, so
Thank you, Japan.
last and the final box that we are going to open, let's go ahead and open it together. So let's go. All right, guys, so last but not the least, got the last box from eBay, and can't wait to open it right now. All right, let's go ahead and open it. And why am I so hyper? It's already
Safety knife.
what? Safety knife? You mean this cuttable knife? You could just easily cut your fingers? Yeah, I'm gonna just do it this way. Boom!
Right. And let me do it this way.
Alright. I got a pretty helpful helper. Alright. What is in here?
Let's check it out.
Wait, hold on.
Ooh.
It's got bubble wraps on it. Oh! Guys! Do you know what I hold in my hand? And it's awesome and it's wonderful and it's wonderfully great. It's actually a wonderful and awesome copy of.
What is it? What is it?
Da-da-da-da. It is the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon double pack for the
Wow.
Nintendo 3DS, and it's sealed copy. Obviously,
That is so cool.
it's gonna be worn. A lot of people, you know, Walmart don't really take care of their stuff. I don't know where the seller bought this from, but this definitely reminds me of Walmart. They put them in hard casings, leaves it there, and then it tends to be left in the corner and not a lot of people will see it. So it kind of just like develops this little as you guys can see, these little dents and little wearings on the boxes, but nonetheless the sticker is still intact. So this is brand new Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon to add to my Nintendo 3DS collection. And you guys already know I love Pokemon. No matter how old I get, I would still play the Pokemon games. I don't know, it's just one of those
for sure,
awesome experiences that I had since you know, growing up. And I love the Pokemon series. Anyway guys, that is the last pickups box opening that we've had for the month of October. I hope you guys truly enjoyed this this whole pickups of for the month of October. And what do you want to say, Miss Zoro? Got anything to say to our awesome viewers? They probably want to see your face, right? Well, we'll work on that, guys. I mean, I'm trying to work up to it. You know, I'm trying to tell her it's time to take off the mask so you can reveal this. Anyway, we're definitely gonna work on getting her to take off these masks because she's gonna be cool.
I'm getting tired too, guys.
Helping out with the videos, and it surely will be more inviting and welcoming to most of the viewers. And we'll definitely work on that. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video.
Thank you.
And we'll see you again on the next games pickup, which is November. Definitely gonna be working on that, and I really do want to make a separate video next time. I want to talk to you guys about it, and talk to you guys about some of my YouTube friends here in YouTube that you should definitely check out if you like these kind of content. Some of us are already starting to kind of branch out, learn more about YouTube, and we're doing like live streams of games. I've started doing that, and some of them are also doing it. So guys, definitely check them out if you like video games live stream. Their names are right over here on the middle part right here, just so we're not covering this Zoro here. Check them out right here. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Make sure if this is your first time in the channel,
please don't forget to
you like this video
and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that red button. Okay guys, until then, see you next time.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Later. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.